time to tool. It's time to tool. It's time to go. Now's the time.
Hey YouTube, Matt here, bringing you a profile from Will. I know it's a week late, but he came back from YCS London. Might even catch that, you know. He played Blackwings. What was your result in the end?
4 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses.
And here's his deck profile.
So it's really standard. So I ran 2 Sirocco's, 3 Shores, 3 Borers, 3 Kalutes, double Blizzards, 1 Zephyros, 1 Gale, 1 Vayu, 1 Dad, triple Maxi.
How did you find the triple maxi in the main?
OP, really good.
Did you do it because you expected lots of dragons, so you just pulled 3 in the main?
Won every dragon matchup I played against.
Did you side any of them out?
No, I didn't drop a single maxi against dragons. I sided them out against Vers, obviously.
Yeah.
And spellbooks, but that was it. I kept them in all day. They were great. Double duality, triple whirlwinds, 1 card for black feathers, 1 low darkness, 1 book, triple it, compulsory, bottomless, torrential tribute, double dim.
How did you find the D prison?
Dim was really good. It was a last minute decision. I was running 2 Mirror Force prior to the event starting, but a lot of the time when I was playing against dragons I'd maxi and then they'd just swing and I'd be forced to Mirror Force if not having the Kalu. So rather than just Mirror Force in 1 monster, which I'm just going to use a turn later, I decided to run Dim because I could just remove their dragon and they'd already took the searches or activated effects, so it wouldn't trigger their effects that turn, so it worked really well and it really did win me a couple of matches and put them behind. 1 Mirror Force because clearing the board in their turn is more important than in your turn now. 1 warning.
How did you find warning, considering a lot of people are deciding to drop it now?
It was pretty good. Like, you don't warning anything but a boss monster, and when I did play it, it did win me the game. Like, I could happily just sit there on board with like a Shura or something and just hide behind a warning. It's like the biggest threat from the dragons is Big Eye, because obviously I'm just trying to hide with hand traps. So if they Big Eye my Blackwing, it's like I just have to stop the Big Eye and nothing else really phases me. And then 2 Fiendish Chains, which are really good as well.
Extra deck?
Extra deck was like pretty standard as well. 1 Xerophine, which was really good. Like, they'd make a Draco sack with a Ravine on board and have 2 tokens. That's like 4 bonuses, 4 times 300, so it's 3200 beat stick. So it was really stupid, and it negated their Ravine to my next turn. 1 Dweller, stupid fine. 1 Key Beetle was really good as well. Unfortunately, didn't have any emptiness, but quite a lot of time I would go game 2 and 3, turn 1 Key Beetle with a set Imperial Iron Wall against dragons, and then they were just like,
really strong. Great,
this is GG. Even if because they'd have to blast to this, and then the Iron Wall sits from the field.
Yep.
So that was good. 1 Cowboy. This won me 1 game against Dragon player. I think I had he was on like 300 left, so I just cowboyed him. And could taste the salt. 1 My Strike, didn't make it at all, but I didn't really need to make it. Diamond Direwolf, as you can tell I did this work. 1 Catasta.
How did you find that?
It was alright. Again, like, never made it. It was just there in case I needed it. Amadis, I made a lot. It was really good. Stop scarecrows, all sorts of stuff. 1 HTS, pretty decent. Again, I only made it once or twice. 1 Armwing, again, because I'm just playing Blackwings and it was like, if I have a Kalut, I can make this and it will do something. Armor Master I made a few times. It was alright. I never Black Rosed because I was never in a position of needing to Black Rose. Dark End Dragon actually won me a game, although if it was a Scrap Dragon it would have been a lot easier to win. My opponent was playing Mermail's game 2. The only thing he could do was make a Tidal, so unless he top decked something insane, and he didn't, so he just brought out the Tidal and crashed with the Dark End, and then I was able to win the game. 1 Stardust, I made it once or twice where I just like turn 1 like 3 or 4 back row and just like do some hard work with a Stardust, and I won Silver Win for that Vayu and Arm Master. I made it once I think and it won me the game, so it was worth running. It was pretty decent. And then the side deck, this was to be honest really bad, and I didn't side in. I shouldn't have sided half the cards I decided. and I would drop these for DNA surgeries, but I'm really limited to the card pool really prior to the event because I've only just started playing again. I never sided these at all. Kaiku, debatable, like it was good. I saw it once against Miles in a side event.
Have you got the Iron Wars as well, or are they your replacement?
Yeah, got Iron Wars.
Yeah.
I was running them. Flying Sea, it was okay, but when I saw it, I was in a bad spot. So like, I just gave him a free monster, and then I just started taking 700 every turn, which was really gay. It was against the Eel Swarms actually. The guy really weirded me out because I was in what I thought was to be a good position, and then I dropped down, and then he was maining this, and I was like, well, fuck, I didn't expect you to main Iron Wall, really, but then it makes sense because of all the dragons, which was really good.
Would you keep Iron Wall at 3?
Yeah, definite. It was really good. Like, it was just it's really standard. It just beats the dragons. Triple Light Imprisoning. This was again another debatable choice. But it stopped the Constellar player really doing anything bigger than using his Pollux. Is it the one with the condition to summon? Because obviously it only stops activation. So again, that was enough to give me the edge.
Plus, it was a good thing anyway because coming off the ARG, there would have been people playing Constellars. So
there was Constellars there was Heretics, there was some other random stuff.
Because I believe 5 Constellars made top 64.
Yeah, well that says a lot, doesn't it? And then triple MST. MST was really sided in for the Royal Decree because that card's really annoying.
Did you not side it in for dragons with
Yeah, that's why I sided it. But like, my main fear was like side this against dragons because if they go Decree, the only other option I have is to zero fine, and like that doesn't really resolve the problem. It just postpones it and lets me use traps. To be honest, I never really sided 3 in, I always sided 2 in.
So would you consider dropping one then?
Yeah, I probably would, but I guess the third one would only be really good if I went against like another rogue deck. But all in all, I did alright. I was pretty happy with the performance of the deck. Like, I won with bad hands, I won with good hands, and that's just how it went. Like, game 2 against Mermails, I distinctively remember opening Vayu and 5 traps and still beating the guy. Just playing Vayu, grind with traps, and just basically minusing him when I could, and then I think it was like turn 8 that I realised I was about to win the game because he was just so far behind. Couldn't get back in, but yeah, it was really big event as well. It was really busy.
It was the biggest Europe event.
Yeah, it was really overwhelming, and we didn't stop playing till what, 12 o'clock was it? We didn't leave the venue till 12.
Because it took them 2 hours to set up more tables.
Yeah, so but it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. The only thing I would change probably would be, well, I've already made one change now, I've got one emptiness. I dropped the 3rd maxi for an emptiness, but I couldn't get hold of that before the event, which was a shame. It would have probably helped me a lot more, because obviously it works differently, and it works a lot more effectively. As it just, my clues still work under it, and so it was really good, but yeah. The changes will be made for the regional MK.
Okay, thanks for your profile and good luck at MK Regional.
Cheers.